We should all be fine now, right? There it is. Woo! This is a way to start a stream. I'm a professional anyway. Well, I'm not, actually. We haven't seen this one for Island Thunder. Let's go with this one. We're going to Cuba, right? Last one had to do with Georgian... something in Georgia. Georgia and Russia. This one's all Cuba. Hence, Island Thunder. I get where the island comes from. Are we the thunder? It's so pixelated and awful. Well, there was lightning. Is this Island Lightning? Oh, right, because we're the thunder. Alright. Here we go. Yep, so we're just gonna delete that. Please? Delete. Why isn't it deleting? Delete. Yes. Okay, well, fine.
As you know, gentlemen, we are here to help safeguard the first democratic elections Cuba's seen since before Batista took control. Since Castro's death in 2006, the Cuban people have had a succession of increasingly incompetent thugs in charge, and thankfully, that's going to change. The elections are going to occur in early May, and our job is to make sure that they go off without a hitch. What that means is that we've been volunteered to make sure the elements who want to bring back the bad old days don't get a chance to win the elections at gunpoint. Your first assignment is a basic contraband seizure. One of our patrol helicopters spotted a light cargo plane dropping a few suspicious-looking crates over an abandoned tobacco plantation. The chopper crew was able to drive off the men who were moving the crates once they landed, but they need ground support to do the job properly. Seeing as the troops trying to haul those crates off look a lot like the guerrillas who've been reported bullying voters in a few of the western cities, we're not taking any chances. Your orders are simple. You'll be inserted by helicopter on the plantation grounds. Once you're en route, the patrol chopper will peel off and leave the ground troops to you.
Oh my god.
Take control of the old plantation buildings first, as that's what the guerrillas are using for cover. Then, secure those packages by clearing out the troops around them. They'll probably make an effort to retrieve them once the helicopter leaves, so things will be happening in a hurry.
Okay. Plantation grounds. First package, second package. No casualties. Ew. Forget that I'm the one playing. Good. I'm glad I have my AC unit running because it's finally summer outside. Although it's spring. Finally summer-ish. Alright. Let's see what we want to do here. We don't need a demo man. Well... we don't have any specialists yet. No. Alright, who's got higher leadership? You have both leadership and endurance. Oh! Oh, we get combat points right off the bat. Ooh. Okay. Sure. Well, in that case... leader of Alpha Squad. Port. Definitely dump most of it into weapon. Endurance. Villefleur. You can leave Bravo team. Let's see, we'll put another rifleman. None of these guys have points in their weapon. You have points in endurance already, so we'll do that. Put you on Alpha Team as well. Now, so what I did in Ghost Recon is, or at least the first one, I realized what I could do is instead of having, because I always had a sniper on Charlie Squad, and then 2 on Bravo, and then the regular 3 on Alpha. But what I kind of occurred to me, because I always took snipers on solo missions that made sense at the time, but what I learned later is I could actually take a sniper, and I am going to do this, and I'm going to put him on Bravo team, because if I ever wanted to do the solo sniper thing, I could literally just set my squad to hold position and then go off on my own anyways. So I don't really have a reason to even use Charlie Squad. We'll probably do that very niche in this playthrough. One thing I'm also going to try to do, just for the sake of, I guess, entertainment value, is I do want to try and save scum a little less. There are certain situations where I probably am still going to, but I'm not going to do it just to, like, save a couple squad mates. Wow, we got full-on intros now. Okay.
If you clear out the farm first, the rest should be easy.
There goes our helicopter. We're here. You said take out the farm first? Yeah, alright. So we're just going straight ahead. Straight to the plantation. Alright. I'm gonna grab... Yep, our leader on Alpha Team. And I guess what we should do... Gonna head straight towards the objective. Oops, wrong button. We'll just head straight toward the... Damn. They're already bad guys.
Man down. If you clear out the farm first, the rest should be easy.
Oh, they actually have Camelback branded water things now. That's awesome. Got up to Camelback, by the way. Fantastic brand. Alright, hold on. Let me remember. Yeah, that's our quick save. Because, yeah. They were the ones that kind of made... Nobody calls Camelbacks. Or, sorry, backwards. Everybody calls things that aren't even Camelbacks. It's just the default, even though it's the company. That's how you know you've done a good job, where everyone calls even other brands yours.
Need a minute. Lost a man. Taking cover.
What the heck? Okay, hold on. What is going on here? They're not even on full fire. So why are they shooting like crazy? Oh.
Another kill. Another kill. Scratch another one. Enemy down.
Whoops. Forgot I don't have to lead my shots.
Another kill.
Okay, are there any more bad guys? This just kind of popped off. Okay, we seem to be alright. So what I understand, this is supposed to be like return fire. So I don't know. I'll just go in a cycle and maybe that'll fix something. Cause yeah, we showed up and they were just going willy-nilly. Blasting everyone. Ooh. Ooh. We're the bad guys. Stay in the building. Go knock on their door. Where? There's one.
He's history.
There's somebody to pop out of this building. Room service. Ow. Wait, what the?
We got a casualty.
What happened? What the hell? Well, that was weird. You just ran out of the freaking room and killed all of us. What if we do this? Catch.
He's history.
Elite soldiers, by the way.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Grenade!
Back up.
Goodbye.
Okay. Set. Oh!
Man down.
Where? Maybe I ought to get Bravo team up here.
We're on the way. He's history.
What the?
We got wounded.
Alright, hold on. This is stupid. I know what I just said, but goddamn.
He's history.
I'm getting got by guys around corners that I can't even freaking see.
Be there in 2 shakes. Goodbye.
Why? Why? What is that? No. It's... Okay, I don't understand.
He's history.
I fire at the one guy, and then his friend next to him just clicks. He knows exactly where I am and what's going on. And I can't even retaliate.
Goodbye.
That is the only time I'm
Goodbye.
safe scumming, is when I think it's just...
I'm hit.
Taking
Back
some
up,
hits.
back up! He's in my way! Get out of the way, asshole! Oh my god!
Lost a man.
Come on. There it is. Okay. Okay. So we might be safe coming a little bit. I know what I just said, but oh my god. I don't know what it is. The AI was not this good in the base game. Island Thunder, for some reason, these AI are nuts. These guys feel way more advanced than what we've experienced previously.
Kill confirmed.
That and these guys got directly in my freaking way.
Kill confirmed. He's history.
Oops. Maybe I should turn you. Just go to town.
Weapons free. Keep weapons free. Be there in 2 shakes.
Oh, maybe that's not me. Where the heck? Oh, there he is.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. Save just so I don't have to do the whole again.
We've arrived.
You've arrived at
Taking
your
over.
destination. Oh!
Enemy down.
Where am I? Oh, hold on. Where am I? Where am I going? You see what I mean? I flew around that corner and this guy, I couldn't even see him. Just fired on me.
Scratch another one.
Who's Bravo team? It says there's another guy this way. I'm not seeing him.
We got wounded.
What?
Goodbye.
How is it that I'm standing directly right here? He was staring at me, but he didn't shoot at me. This AI is so weirdly inconsistent. I don't get it. Oh, lone wolf. On alpha team, I guess.
Another kill.
I was getting a lot of action. Hello?
Is history.
No, I'm not gonna die to drop frames.
Scratch another one. Taking some lead here.
Alright. I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna throw a grenade in there.
Is history.
That's what I should have done the first
Another
time.
kill.
What do you mean? I don't even get a chance to retaliate.
Enemy down. Goodbye.
Okay. Are you kidding me? I swapped over to... Whoa, hi. I swapped over my freaking grenade. He's not there. And all of a sudden, there he was.
Is history.
Yeah, now you're done. Okay, the second time he didn't pop out. I was waiting for him.
Goodbye.
And whatever. I don't even know where from. It's
Got a
like
man down.
only when I take control. So how is it the first time when I went in here that got...
Lost a man.
Where did you come from? You weren't there last time. What the hell? I'm getting so tilted. That guy was not there the last time. I clicked. Now this guy...
He's history.
I don't understand. This game is whack.
He's history.
Crouching this time, and this guy was caught on the... What is this game?
He's history.
Now,
Enemy
I was
down.
here before, but where the heck did I get shot from? I walked outside and I got shot. Where? In the comfort of my tree. Getting blasted.
Kill confirmed.
Jesus. Are we good? Are we set? Okay. Where the heck is Bravo team? I don't know how I want to go about this. Bravo team's like right there. Okay. We gotta go in there, right? That's our next target. Yes. Gotta go secure the next package. For the first package, my bad. Next. Haven't gotten the first one yet.
Kill confirmed.
Clear right, clear left. Alright, well, here's the package. We did it. Secured. Hooray. Bravo team. Move up.
We're on the way.
Guess who's getting a promotion? This guy. Well, not me, but the guy I'm playing as. Turn around. Gotta be right over there.
He's history.
Hello? Alright. Us these guys here? Ooh.
We've arrived. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Nope, get down! I proud! Alright. So what am I gonna do then? We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna swing far right. Alright, quick save.
Man down.
What? I didn't even get a chance to do anything.
Kill confirmed. Goodbye.
No, I really hate this game.
He's
I
history.
think I do. This is absurd. It is
Goodbye.
a very big gun.
Kill confirmed. Goodbye. We're pinned down. Goodbye.
You know, I think the AI was much better in the first game. I don't know what's going on with Island Thunder, but this is ridiculous. They are just so inconsistent. The first time I went through, with just these little squads here, I got absolutely
Kill
annihilated.
confirmed.
This next time,
We got a casualty.
you know what? No.
He's history. Kill confirmed. He's history.
What was I saying? Yeah, that first time I went over that little hill there, I got absolutely murked. The second time I just went through, I was able to clean through all of them, and the enemy had no idea what was going on. It didn't make any sense at all.
We're gone.
That and when we were in the barn. When we went to there to secure the first package. Or secure the first package, but
Goodbye.
a little bit earlier than that. I didn't actually get it in the window. Hell. Anybody else throwing explosives at me? Oh, it's a scarecrow. Excuse me? It's like that. I'm standing behind this thing. You know, my guy's in full camouflage and everything, but this guy can just whip and just shoot at me. I can't even see him from where I am.
Down.
Why I play like I play. I feel a little scummy about it, but at the same time, it's like, what the hell, man? I can't even turn the corner without getting blasted.
He's history.
They're already shooting.
Goodbye. He's history.
That I feel like I just got lucky. I've been hit off of worse spots before. And alright, Bravo. Move forward, secure the second package.
On our way.
That was bad. That was really bad. I don't know why, this feels so much harder.
Excellent work on the plantation, gentlemen. We were able to analyze the contents of those packages. As you might have suspected, they were chock full of guns. We don't know who dropped them off, but we do know whom they were intended for. The troops you ran across are part of the paramilitary forces that we think are linked to the FDG, one of the parties standing a candidate for election. Publicly, they're all about vote against the puppets of the American imperialists, but disavowing violence. Privately, they seem to be a little more aggressive than that. We've gotten reports that bands of these thugs have been going up and down the countryside, intimidating people into not voting and making things unpleasant for supporters of the opposition parties. The good news is, we've also managed to locate what we think is one of their training bases. It's up in the hills of Pinar del Rio, which means that getting a lot of troops there isn't easy. That's why you're going in. Your mission is to locate and neutralize the training camp. Take out the guard towers that cover the approaches, then seize the camp itself. Be careful. The troops inside may not be fully trained yet, but recon images indicate that there are a lot of them.
Oh boy. I just noticed this is 2010 now. Oh, God. Alright. Alright, well, you're promoted. Dump more into weapon, I guess. Cost, excuse me. We had you in the first game. Oh, we don't get any combat points from them. You just get bonus combat points for your first set of dudes. Oh. Lynch. That's a cool name. Alright. Got a lot of them, huh? I'm gonna try something different. Oh, we're getting this cool little helicopter cutscene every mission.
Fire at will.
I'm gonna do something different though.
We're going to need to take out those watchtowers. Maintaining position. Holding position.
Y'all can stay right here. I'm gonna go solo. We gotta go all the way up here, take out one guard tower, infiltrate the enemy camp. We got this guard tower here. Alternatively, I could go take out this one, send the other team up the road to take out this one, and then we can come in and pinch here. I think that's actually what I'll do.
Got you back.
No, I told Bravo to hold. Oh, that isn't how that works then. Well, oops. I guess I should put my sniper on Charlie then. Which is a pain in the butt as it is. Alright.
I hear you. Acknowledged.
Alright, Alpha Team.
On our way.
You know what? Don't take the road. That'd be silly.
On our way.
Go right in. Why not? If things get really hairy and they all die, I'll just restart. Yes. So one thing I actually do remember is, at least the plantation mission felt super familiar. And now this one is too. I think, because the only older Ghost Recon game that I ever played was, and I explained this before, was a Jungle Storm. But I think the Jungle Storm that we had was actually bundled with Island Thunder. Which means it had all the mechanics from Jungle Storm, which are very different. You'll see that when we, get there in our playthrough.
Got a man down here.
What?
Goodbye. Scratch another one.
I'm hit.
There's wounded here.
I'm...
Friendly down.
What do you mean? Alright. Hold on.
Plantation, gentlemen. We were able to analyze the contents of those packs.
Yep. Okay. So now that I know, we're just gonna restart that. We're gonna go like this. I don't have to redistribute. No. Alright. I almost feel like for this game,
Fire at weapons free.
at least the way the AI are behaving versus the first game, this is going to heavily favor stealth. Because the AI is so just sporadic and weird. Again, it was one of those situations, I couldn't even see that guy over the hill from where I was standing, unless I really zoomed in. He fired over the hill. I had no idea what happened until it happened. For some reason, too, when I was getting shot and I was wounded, I was trying to turn my gun. I was just completely unable to. This game, this is whack. I haven't had any of these issues in our, from the first time playing. Strange. But yeah, I think we're just gonna grab this guy here, and we're just gonna take things nice and slow.
Another kill. Scratch another one.
Alright, so that was those two. We have somebody in the tower there? I just saw it. There you are. Make sure I can actually hit him. What? You just threw a random grenade. What did you, oh boy. This game's tough. This game is something else, man. I don't know. It's like I want to try to play it differently, but I don't know if I can. I feel like I'm just going to get got constantly, and there's nothing I can do about it. My thing flashed red for a second. What was with that random grenade, though? That was so weird. Alright, we'll go prone.
Enemy down. Another kill.
I don't know if this increases their visibility of me. Hold on, my thing just went red. Don't move. Don't breathe. I don't understand. Hold on. You start shooting and they just run at you. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to play this game. This is so vastly different. I don't know. I'm trying. You know what then? Let's try something else.
Fire at will. Weapons free. We're gone. Moving out.
Let's just do that. Just get everyone in there. Let the AI take control. And just go fight everybody.
Taking cover. Taking cover. Another kill. Moving out. Kill confirmed.
Did it work? You get him?
Ease history. We have a casualty.
That was more so an experiment than an actual try. I'm just trying to think how the heck I want to play this, because this really is a bit frustrating. Because I go up there, I'm trying to be sneaky, and then I have two clowns that come up behind me. The one was a random grenade. It was strange. Thing is red again. I don't see them.
Got a man down here.
That's what I'm talking about. I completely crept up behind them. And yet they were still flicked on me before I even had a chance to react. It didn't make any sense. It's like I'm not even able to have a chance. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of complaining. Just so frustrating. Watch. Let's see if it happens again. No, it didn't. I'm sitting right here in the exact same situation.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
This was also supposed to be suppressed. I messed up. That's what I wanted to try and do first, was see if I could find them, take them out, and then we'll move on to the tower. Why did I not take a suppressed pistol? I thought I did, unless it...
We have a casualty.
Okay, I get that I was running there, but... Alright, hold on.
Gentlemen, we were able to analyze the contents of those packages.
You need a suppressed handgun. What else does he actually have? Oh, that's it. Okay. Now we can do a stealth properly. What I really need, we had the one... What happened? We had the, one mission in the first game. Well, this is the first game. In the base game, where I had some specialists that were fully suppressed. I feel like that's what I need for this mission. Why don't they just have that as like an option? I feel like that's definitely what this is lacking, because it feels like they have you figure out, like, okay, you can go in kind of stealthily, or you can go in guns blazing. But they don't have a proper, like an actual proper stealth option.
Scratch another one.
Other than, you know, your suppressed handguns. Or shooting from a distance. If I could get an actual, like, suppressed rifle, then that would be ideal. But then again, because, I mean, that would make sense for a context like this situation, too. You wouldn't want it to be like a full-on battle. It's supposed to be like a get in, get out, nobody knows you were there. But why wouldn't you equip all your guys with suppressors? Unless I wonder if it would just make it too easy for game mechanics. I don't know.
Enemy down. Enemy down.
Alright. So far, this is going much, much better. It's also because I'm fighting from a distance, though. I'm going the wrong way anyways. I always forget how small these maps are. Maps definitely make them seem a lot bigger. I do enjoy the whole rainy jungle aesthetic, though. Oh, he's covered in leaves.
Another kill.
I was like, is that a guy or a bush? And the answer is yes.
Look out!
No. No. Like, that, no. That's it. Again. Came up behind for a grenade! Who? Where? Why? Well, I know why, but more so the who and the where. Alright, I'm just trying to keep my eyes peeled. What I don't understand is, what the heck is the distance for people to hear shots? Because that's another one of those things that feels so random. When I was over there, I fired 2 shots, got those guys. Nobody came running. I'm now investigating over here. I was down there, fired that way, and somebody ran up behind me and threw a grenade. Where was he? Because I know this game doesn't just randomly generate AI and plunk them on top of you. keep you in check. All the AI are actually, like,
Another kill.
here on the map. I can't see him. There you are.
Scratch another one. Another kill.
Saw it go red and immediately freaked out. Where was he? I feel like I just got lucky in that situation. I'm just gonna swing all the way this way. If I hit that, that would have been amazing. Is that a guy? No, that's a tree. Now I can't discern hostile from tree. They're dressed in trees. Like being back at Nam. Sudden, these trees and bushes are gonna start speaking Cuban. Or they speak Spanish in Cuba, right? This is showing hostile. Do they just have super active patrols? I don't know if it's showing bad guys over here. But when I first started, there definitely weren't. How are they that way? Oh, there we go. That way and over. Trying to read this map is so weird. Doesn't completely work. It kind of works. Not necessarily like flawlessly. I will say though, this mission definitely makes me wish for rain. At least recently, it's been super hot. Finally been summer, sunny weather, but thing is, we're still kind of at the end of spring. At the time of this recording, if you're watching on YouTube, it is currently just dipped into June. But even for like the last week, high 70s and lower 80s. What a very it's been a very dry spring too, not a lot of rain. Who was shooting? Where? Where is he? I'm reloading. That's garbage. I don't get it. I looked in a full 360 and did not see him. Show me that there could possibly be enemies down that way? No, because that doesn't make any sense. Guys down this way? Man, I don't know. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Give me like 1 minute. Alright, coming back. Sorry about that. Super random. Super random, but I forgot to brush my teeth this morning, and it was really kind of bothering me. I, like, feel all the nasties just sitting there. Gross. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do now.
Weapons free. Weapons free.
Now that I've walked around a little bit, I'm gonna go back to sending Alpha Team up here. I'm gonna save just before then. Send Bravo Team this way. Have somebody watching my back. Have Alpha Team go do something. And I think it occurred to me why I thought what I did about the sniping and the holding SWAT. It's not that they hold position, it's that they only stop moving when they come across a hostile. Whenever we've engaged. Oh, I didn't take him out yet. But whenever we've engaged and they've had them on the move, they usually stop. Which is why I'm able to go out on my own. Even though I'm in a squad.
Lost a man. We got a casualty. Right on top of them. We have a casualty. We're pinned down.
Okay, hold on. Stop. New plan.
On our way. We're gone.
I'm gonna do what I've always kind of done. Because I guess that's just gonna end up being the tried and true method. I'm gonna send all my guys, like, just outside the objective.
We're here.
Why can't I see directly at it? Oh god, that's even worse.
We're here. Scratch another one.
There. Yep, weapons free.
Right on top of them. Scratch another one.
Next. Man, I'm sitting right here.
Another kill. Right on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Oh, and I realized I was standing. I wanted to go prone there. Oh, there you are. Ah, massive reticle. Come on. I missed. Is that not? I don't know if that's him or if it's just these. There it is.
Scratch another one.
Yeah. Finish my thought from earlier. Send my squads here, kind of just outside the objective. Go in as sniper. Clear out most of them like I kind of have. Especially like the turret guys. And then I'll finally send the rest of them in.
Moving out.
Let them take care of the rest of the nasties.
We need to take out that guy. No, we hit this one.
What do you say?
In position.
In position. Can I see anything from here? Probably not. No way getting up in this tower would be able to provide me with much of any use. I lied. I had to reload.
They're close. Right on top of them. D's history. Enemy down.
Shot him in the foot and killed him. Okay. What else? Yep.
Another kill.
So I guess what I'm realizing is that they come to investigate a lot more in this add-on. I don't know. So part of me wants to say, like, am I supposed to just sit here and wait for them to all come to me then? Or do I move on? God. I hate the way they've done stairs. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, 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 dip. Dip, 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 dip. So jarring. Alright, well, I don't want to go all the way around the guard tower, so I guess we'll just take out the camp, especially while we've got as many guys that we do. Full Bravo and Alpha team. Well, full team in general. More ideal than, you know what? What if I leave my sniper here? Take command of Alpha. Wait, which way is the dang... That way. I'll leave the sniper there, and he can provide some overwatch or something. Good job, Cardwell. Bravo team followed right behind me.
On our way.
What? Who's shooting? They're trying to shoot through the fence.
D's history in position.
Well, this is unfair. The enemy is this super advanced ultranet killing machine. And my AI are wall hackers that don't understand that they have them turned on.
Goodbye. D's history. We're pinned down.
Oh, you're pinned down. I don't think you are. Can I blow up that car? You super...
Kill confirmed.
Did I just hit that guy directly? That was awesome. That was a fun coincidence. I just want to blow up the car. Let's see if I could. I could not. That was amazing. That was a direct hit with a freaking grenade. Alright, let's quick save. We haven't done so in a while. I'm just going to whip around this corner. No. Alright. Move in, Alpha team. I don't like the look of that building. Not sure where to look here. Sound design in this game is actually fantastic. Hearing all the clanging on metal and yeah, actually that's super visually appealing. Having the water run off the rooftop, so good. Uh-oh.
Kill confirmed.
So I was kind of, part of me was kind of curious if that's what I had to do, was start knocking in doors. That's exactly why I didn't see anybody.
He's history.
Good shit. Exactly why though, is because I had to start clearing buildings. Okay, clear. You're gonna get right in my way, aren't you? I can read this. Like, I never got that far in school. I'm a soldier. They didn't teach me the alphabet. Yeah. Okay, room clear. This door I'm not excited to open. Okay. So I love how throughout the rest of the level, every enemy has come out of nowhere, come investigate what's going on, except in this situation where they're all holed up in houses. Alright. I think it's safe to say there's two bad guys inside. They are casting their shadows from within. Right there.
We got a casualty.
That's exactly what. Oh. I thought I saved there. Well, I know those rooms are clear. Where's the rest of my squad? There you are. Ready for me to open this door? Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot the bad guys.
Goodbye.
You're super precise, don't you? I know there's a second one. There he is. Shoot you in the elbow.
He's history.
Oh, we're gonna do this again, are we? Come on, get in here so I can get out. Alright, next door.
I'm hit.
Taking some hits.
What? Bravo team! Look at this.
Another kill.
Alright, get in here, useless.
Affirmative.
Where the hell did that guy come from? Jeez.
In position. Lost a man. In position. Kill confirmed.
Never at all would have thought there was a guy standing right there.
Taking cover.
Yep. Get him. I can't see him. I can't see him.
We're here.
I admire your enthusiasm. That was it. Can someone shoot the bad guys, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
D's history.
Oh, that was... Oops. A little too close, huh? Alright, well... How? I just did that the first time and it was no problem. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna have you sit there, and I'm gonna swap... all the way back here. No, because that would actually probably kill him, wouldn't it? Actually, no, not if I hit the far wall. What are shooting at? You know what? This guy on Bravo seems so adamant and gung-ho. I'm gonna have him go in there. Have him go in there. Go in there.
Moving out.
Yeah, go get him. Go get the bad guys. Come on. Don't get scared now. Come on. Go on. Get in there.
Goodbye.
Following your lead.
Oh,
Kill
now
confirmed.
you're all right. Is that it? Sheesh. Bravo, you're useless. You were so useless. Come on. Another squad member. Alright, let's go, dude. Let's clear this next room. I clicked! I clicked! I'm gonna... Why is it that only the one guy is a sure shot? Yeah, take that, loser. You see anything? I swear, if I peek, you're staring directly at him. Very unhappy.
Goodbye.
Get in here, you weenie. Can't be the only one clearing these out. I mean, I am anyways! What the hell? For real though, my machine gunner's not following me because he's stuck on air. He's got a rock in his shoe. Where's the other guy? There were 2 guys in here last time. And now there's only the one? What happened? How did you die? I didn't shoot you. This game is something else. I tell ya. Is this the last building? This better be the last building. I hate building clearing. This is my least favorite part of any kind of tactical whatever. An open door from this side. Do you see him? You are staring right at them, right? At the end of the hallway? Mm-hmm. You have weapons free. Why aren't you shooting? What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Goodbye. Watch your fire.
The AI in this game doesn't make any sense. Not friend or foe. It's all just whack. Bravo team, I'm gonna have you lead the charge. You know what, actually? Actually, hold on. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take my sniper. I'll have all of them hold position. Right where they are.
Holding position. Holding position.
I'm gonna get my sniper all the way up to guard tower 2 to hopefully kind of clear a path. I was just gonna say I don't care anymore and have them all go gung-ho, but like, gee, I don't want to actually just throw things away just because I'm getting annoyed. I want to at least try to do somewhat well, but it's hard to want to when, like, the dude was literally staring down the hallway. And yet one of the other AI teammates will just blast through the wall.
Scratch another one.
It's just so strange. I don't understand how the programming in this game works. It's, all I can say is it's awkward and inconsistent. Alright, I'm just trying to be careful because I fired that shot, so I want to see if anyone else is gonna come walking out of the forest. Doesn't seem like it. Go ahead and quick save again. Wait, what? Showing red. Charge! Oh wait. It goes that way. So they're bird? Huh? Hey. I'm confused. Where? Right in front of me somewhere. What? Not to the left, it's not to the right. phasing through this fence here. The tree houses. And now it's gone. What? Wait. It's the car. Is there a driver? No. Oh, it's literally the vehicle itself. Why would you add that as a mechanic? That is not a pun. Maybe it could be, but it isn't. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this guy, but I'm also gonna have Bravo and Alpha Team up.
Affirmative. Yes.
Just so I have somebody at my back when things pop off.
On our way.
Man. You can fit through there? I guess they're just squeezing through the fence. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Scratch another one. In place and ready.
Give it a second. Wait for somebody to pop out, probably. Maybe. Hopefully.
In position.
Okay. Move up a little bit.
Another kill.
Left. Making sure to be super thorough. Thorough enough. You know what? Yeah. Call everybody in.
We're rolling.
Party time, gentlemen.
We're gone. We're here.
Well, you're kind of here.
We're gone.
Get in there. Really get a good look.
In position. In position.
Okay. So, where are the bad guys? In this tiny little shack, aren't they?
I hear something.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Exactly where it was. Holy hell. That one was not fun. That was awful. I hated that. I got 17 kills? Jeez. At least it's a sniper.
As you probably know, the camp in Pinar del Rio you hit wasn't the only one the FDG was using. We've been hitting other ones as we find them. Unfortunately, they've started to hit back. An MV-22 with a full complement of Marines on board was en route to neutralize a camp up in the Sierra
What is
de
this
los
map?
Órganos
Oh my
when it was
God.
shot down. Apparently, the FDG's been able to get their hands on a good part of what used to be the Cuban Army's arsenal, since it looks like it was a good old-fashioned Russian SAM that took the MV-22 out. The terrain you're going into is steep, rocky, and
Dude,
difficult.
what is an MV?
It's also in the middle of nowhere, so anyone you run into is liable to be an FDG soldier. Your first priority once you hit the ground will be the survivors.
Oh, it's an
Find any you can
Osprey.
and get them to safety. You're also going to need to find the source of the SAM that took out the Osprey and eliminate it. Once you do that, we'll be able to send in a chopper and pick you up at the evac zone. However, until the SAM launcher is taken out, we're not going to risk another bird. If you can, pick up the USMC code books from the downed aircraft. We don't want those falling into enemy hands. Good luck, people.
Okay. Down bird. Oh, rescue the air crew. Neutralize the SAM. Reach extraction. There's a code book. For insertions up here. So we have all sorts of zigzags to fight through. Oh god. I am not looking forward to this at all. In fog, no less. Put one in stealth, I guess. Specialists? Still no. I'm actually curious. What is parameter to get? Most how to get specialists. How do you actually unlock them, though? Where do they come from? I don't... Because later, when we were playing the regular base campaign, I just kind of got them. Well, this guy's just saying use a cheat, which... Yeah, no, not really. Hello? Well, now Microsoft is just messing up, thanks. Please. Nope. Alright, so there's no information on actually how they unlock. I guess they just kind of appear. Alright, so I'm gonna unassign all, and I'm gonna auto-assign just to see what it gives me. And it puts Demo in his own squad, which I'm not doing. So now I at least need Demo. So I think what I'm gonna do... Actually, for this one, I think I'm just gonna take Alpha Bravo. Guerrero, he did us pretty good in the first game. Or the base game, rather. Yeah. Alright. Brown? No, not Brown. The Sung. The Bravo team. Port. You're also on. Yes. Lynch is on Alpha. I want Demo. Alpha. And Demo. Bravo. We don't need a sniper. I think it'll be fine. I will say, though, I think I should probably take... You know what? At this point, I almost wonder if Claymores wouldn't be a bad idea. Considering the amount of people that keep sneaking up behind me. I'm just gonna give those guys grenades. Sensor. What does the sensor do? Because I've never really used them, and they never came up in the tutorial. That's Future Soldier. I knew it was gonna get me. Okay. Passive sensor that detects a change in the ambient energy level Once activated, the sensor sends a short wave. Okay, so that's for the real world sensor. Okay, it's functioning like an extra soldier in terms of detection. When a hostile or vehicle passes within detection range, sensor they appear on the command map. Huh. Sensors appear as relatively small, dark and colored box. It can be destroyed with weapons, including grenades. Sensors have a range of approximately 40 meters. The red sensor illuminated. And then leaving the area. Oh. Okay. You know what? I wonder. I kind of wonder if I want to try that out. I only get 2 of them. I can't imagine that I get to pick them up. Why is he using that optical sight on his rifle? That is very un-American of you. So let's do it. I'm gonna try a sensor. Now that I know what those actually do. Maybe they'll come in handy, especially with the way that this game's been going. Oh, wow. Excuse me. I did not sleep well. I had some very, very weird dreams, too. Just kind of kept on bouncing from one to the other. One of those nights. You wake up and you just go, what the heck was all that? Alright.
Let's hope there are survivors.
We got this windy pass then. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Oh, and they show where I can kind of squeeze through a bunch of caves and whatnot. Okay. So how do I want to do this? We could go like that, or I can send one team that way and then one team this way. I feel like that's kind of what I want to do. Send one team one way and then send one team the other way. Let me see. That way is to the downed Osprey, and that way, SAM turret. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send Bravo team. It's free on everyone.
Keep weapons free. You can fire at will.
Fight your way and secure the Osprey. I believe in you. There's a lot more visibility, at least. Things said fog, but... those clouds. Very nice clouds. Bad guy.
Another kill.
Scratch one. Bravo hasn't come across anything yet. What the hell are you shooting at?
Scratch another one. We have a casualty. Scratch another one. Enemy down.
Oh, he's laying down. Oh, right. Oh. Whoops. I never
Hope there are survivors.
saved. I'm just getting so used to it now. I was on target and I fired, though. That's why I wanted to reload, because that was
Fire
done.
free.
have them continue. Exact same thing. If it really goes wrong, then yeah, I'll go ahead and just restart. I want to just have everybody just be completely dead. Okay, well now they're not there. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna go all the way up here. I'm gonna make sure I have the high ground in this battle.
Goodbye.
It's over, bad guys. I have the high ground.
Kill confirmed.
Saw one more behind that rock. I'm watching left. Like I said, I was watching left. Wait, what? Oh, well, that's not good. Kinda need him alive. Shoot.
Lost a man.
Because of course they took out the... Of course they took out both the demo men. That gets so tricky.
Let's hope there are survivors.
Alright, so... You know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm a safe scumming fool. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna... Oh, I was going up towards the SAM turret. But I needed a demo anyways. Man, that would have been awkward. Get all the way up there and all of a sudden... Oh, I can't. Completely forgot which one I was going towards. Alright. I think playing as demo is going to encourage me to keep him alive. By that I mean I'm going to save Scum probably like crazy. I need him, and I'm not going to let him die. There were guys down there on patrol. There's some guys over there on the camp, and these two guys over here. I'm gonna wait. I want to take these guys out first.
D's history.
Demolition's gun is a lot more satisfying anyways.
D's history. Goodbye. D's history. Kill confirmed. D's history.
There we go. Okay. We good? Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't. It kind of seems like. But I've been wrong before. Alright. Oh, that's what this is. And I guess we could scoot in there and then go up. Or we could go around and then come back down. I think that's what I'll do instead. Yeah. Looking at the map from the air, and this looks like a freaking mess. But actually being in it and playing it, very aesthetically pleasing. The whole just sound with the wind. That is very well done.
Goodbye. Weapons free. Keep weapons free.
Somebody was over there, but I don't know where. Oh, he's standing there on the freaking turret. He's dead. I'm down. There's our Sam.
D's history.
Maybe I could have brought a sniper, though.
Got a tank. Kill confirmed.
I figured with all the rocks that they've got going on here, sniper wouldn't have been terribly useful.
D's history. Kill confirmed.
I don't know. We're not doing too bad. Definitely one of the better missions so far. Actually, see what's going on. For starters.
Kill confirmed.
Where? I don't even know where. Could probably just blow the thing up, but I want to be clear the area out first, I think. Oh. I'm an idiot. Forgot the damn enemy indicator shows the vehicles as well.
Tank destroyed. We got wounded.
What?
Taking some hits.
I can't even see him.
Man down. Another kill.
Was he there last time?
Scratch one piece of Russian scrap.
Russian scrap. Did they mention anything about Russians? The briefing?
Enemy down. Another kill.
Why were you that good of a shot earlier? Jesus.
Another kill.
This is why I've tried to dump as many points as I can into weapon. Just so they're that they are all like sharpshooters.
Another kill. Scratch another one.
An interesting sight to put on a rifle, though. Okay. It is kind of interesting, though, to kind of see them, when you always look back at these older games, that were kind of like, at that point, because this game came out in, like, what, 2002? Something like that, and it was predicting the base game is in 2008, and this takes place in 2010. Not necessarily the events, though, but looking at the equipment that they have us using.
Scratch another one.
They have, first of all, we're still using M16s. He's got an M16. The SAW is accurate. The SAW only just went out of commission just recently. Here in 2022. As far as I'm aware.
Scratch another one.
Ahem. Oh, there he is.
Another kill.
But as far as I'm aware, yeah, my character here is using. Pretty sure I'm using an M4, while the rifleman use an M16. Which is funny because the M16 isn't.
We're gone.
All right, I'm gonna send them all the way over here to the Osprey, just in case. But yeah, the M16 got kind of phased out by the M4 carbine. Just because the M4 was so much more versatile in terms of the way you can, like, build and use it. Oh, a Marine. I almost shot them. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure by 2010, yeah, pretty much every American soldier had an M4. I'm sure, I know that the M16 was still used in some aspects, but not as religiously.
Need a medic. We're pinned down.
What's up? You have been rescued.
Hostage secured.
Alright. What's going on with Bravo team? Oh, they already encountered the bad guys. Alright, well in that case... Oh, good thing I don't need demolition then. What I'm gonna do then is I'm just gonna send Alpha team down to extraction.
Be there in 2 shakes.
Bravo team either lives or they die.
I'm hit.
I can't. There he is. I peeked and got.
I'm hit.
Again, do you?
Goodbye.
Can't even see him. Oh, I was prone too. Be a long walk. Probably one of my favorite instances, though, of looking at the stuff in the future, though, is actually in
place and ready.
the early Rainbow Six games. There were a lot of weapon, again, not really advanced, but the weapons that they had you use. There was the one I remember specifically was the tar. And they were, they had a little, you know, they have little descriptions for all the weapons, and like the loading screen, it'll come up with the gun, and then show like a little description about it. It was kind of cute, neat. But the TAR-21 specifically, they were like, this is the assault rifle of the future. And, well, it was never really used. At least not in the US. Why are you all the way back there? This game, man, I swear. Okay. Can you come on?
At all costs. Got it.
He's just standing there. I don't understand what the hell. Okay. Follow me, jerk. I've got a limp in my leg, and I'm gonna need you to watch my back. I'm gonna get shot in the leg again. Die. Alright. Move to advance. You're there. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Rainbow Six is definitely another, series that I want to do a full playthrough for. Which I'm kind of looking forward to. A lot of the, older games were really great. The games that weren't great, though, I've tried playing them before.
Goodbye.
Is the very, very first games that were on the PlayStation 1.
Kill confirmed.
I tried playing those once before, and it was rough. It does not feel good to play.
Kill confirmed.
Not sure what I'm shooting at. All I know is I saw movement.
Kill confirmed.
I was correct. Save before I have to reload and limp my way all the way back over here. I'm in the red. I don't know what's...
Man down.
Where? Hecking where? I'm pretty sure it was from that way. Maybe not? Where did I get shot from? That guy's dead. Or else he would have shot me already. There you are.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. Save again, just in case. Yeah, let me think. What other... I think that's really all the big kind of Tom Clancy games we've not... that there is. We did a full Splinter Cell playthrough already. That was the first one. Doing Ghost Recon now. I'll probably do Rainbow Six in the future.
They must have gone east. We'll have to hurry.
I don't know, I think that was it. I'd have to go look at... I'm pretty sure there's plenty of Tom Clancy games I've never played. We could play The Division at some point. That was one game I played when it came out, but never actually finished it. I know it's mainly a multiplayer and whatnot, but you can definitely play a single player. I don't know, The Division 2 is probably going to be, since it's the most recent one. Oh god, we're going to limp our way all the way over there. The Division 2 is still going to be active for probably quite some time. I think it was the most recent release. We're just going to periodically save as we... This is going to be a little bit long, so bear with me. Or we could just finish off whatever left of the bad guys there are. They hiding in this here cave. Probably. Let's go say hi. Ooh, not a Tom Clancy game, but you know what we probably should play at some point in the future? SOCOM. I haven't actually played SOCOM. Yeah, just leave it at that. I haven't actually ever really played SOCOM. I was way too young when that came out. And I guess it actually still has, from what I know, a very, it still has very...
Lost a man.
Did you see that? He was facing this way, flicked, and then turned back. But, yeah, so, from what I understand, the SOCOM still has a very dedicated multiplayer community, which is very surprising, but also very cool. Didn't know that was even, like, a thing till only a couple years ago, that you could do that. But, no, from just the gameplay I've seen, it looks cool. All kind of, it's third-person stealth shooter, so I'm in. I love third-person shooters. If I'm being completely honest, as much as I'm kind of enjoying these games, I can't wait until we finish them. I think I mentioned this before, but once we finish these, once we jump into like Ghost Recon 2, oh, I'm so excited.
Friendly down.
I'll get this. I will. I was already waiting for me too. Damn it. That's what I was worried about. Get down low and I can shoot his foot. What the hell? I saw his elbow and he was able to shoot me. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get him here. He already knows I'm coming. Come on. Aha!
Enemy down.
Bastard. Wait, where's the last guy? Uh-oh. I figured there'd maybe be like two of them together. Turns out they're just over there somewhere. Shoot. I thought this would be faster than walking to extraction, but I feel like I may have been mistaken. We probably can still go take them out. It's still going to be faster than extraction at this point. It's actually two. Yeah, you know what? It might just be faster to have them extraction.
Advance at all costs.
This is still here. Nope. Come to extraction.
We're rolling.
Oh, man. You're gonna... He's gonna take his time. Oh, no. I don't remember Wounded Walk taking that long either. Because I've had soldiers wounded in the base game at one point and still finish the mission, but look at him go. Let me see, though. We're just gonna end up watching these guys. Alright. So what are all the Tom Clancy game. All the Rainbow Six, which there's a lot more Rainbow Six than I originally thought. All the Ghost Recons, all the Splinter Cells, which we've done. End War. I've never heard of End War. Oh, it's an RTS. World War III taking place in 2022. So close. Oh, Hawks. I forgot about Hawks. Arcade Flight game. The Division. Oh, so that's it. Yeah, so there actually aren't as many Tom Clancy games as I thought. Come on, they're almost here. Make a run for the finish line. Here they come. You've made it. Where's our limping soldier? You can do it. I believe in you. Oh boy, this really is taking a minute. Come on. Where is he? Just over the hill. He should be coming up any moment. Honestly, part of me was waiting for some enemy to pop out of nowhere and just blast him. That would have been kind of funny. Come on. It's almost here. There you are. Yay! You can make it. We believe in you! Come on! Let's go, buddy! Alright, extraction time! Good job.
In position.
Hold on, we're at extraction zone. What did we... Wait, what happened? Oh. Wait, what? Rescued down... I did! Oh my god.
Holding position.
Are you serious? It said hostage secured. After all that... Is the whole gimmick that I had to touch both of them? Congratulations, you've been rescued. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that. That's actually super annoying. Because when we originally went there, we touched them, I figured, okay, hostage secured, that means... You know, that was it. We rescued them. I didn't realize I had to touch them individually. Why is that designed like that? Sheesh. Okay. Now we can extraction. Why are you laying down? You should be laying. Oh, never mind. You're right there. Even then, why are you standing on your broken foot? Come on, let's go. Here we go. All things considered, that was actually a pretty cool level. We should have time for one more, if not two. We'll have to see. That also took a lot longer than it should have, because of reasons. 24:14, yeah. Oops.
Buckle up, people. You're going to Isla de la Juventud, 100 miles south of the
Bless
main
you.
island. Batista used it for political prisoners, but Castro turned it into a tourist trap. The beaches are nice, but half the island's still swamp, and guess what part you're going to be seeing?
Oh.
The FTG's got an airfield right in the middle of one of those swamps, on the western side of the island. They've been using it for weapons transfers. The plane that dropped off those packages you recovered on the tobacco plantation flew out of there, and to dabble in the drug trade. By shutting it down, we shut down one of their primary supply pipelines. You'll be inserted by boat on this one, so be prepared. Your two main objectives are the airfield itself and the ammunition storage dump nearby. Seize one, and then plant the demolition charges to destroy the other. After that, get out as quickly as you can. With the way things are going on the main island, we don't expect the airfield is heavily defended, but that's no guarantee.
Okay. That's the ammo dump is all the way on the far end. The evac zone is actually right next to it. So basically we're just going in and killing everyone. So in that case, and I did see I actually unlocked a specialist, which is demolition. Okay. The dude has an MM1 grenade launcher. Just flat out. This is the gun that I carry. What a freaking Chad. Okay. Anyways. That's awesome and incredible. Oh, wait. I didn't have... Huh. So if I make the in and out alive for the first time, he actually gets 5 combat points. Huh. You're wounded, so you're sitting out. Hold on, let me give you your point. Good job, trooper. Chung. You know what? Continue to put all of it into weapon. You're gung-ho. Question is, do I want to bring a sniper? I could probably bring a sniper. Wait, why do you have 5 points now? They all have 5 points. Why is that a thing? You don't have 5 points. Both of them have 5 points. Huh. Okay. Might as well. Alright, we are gonna put a sniper, I think. We're gonna need demo on each squad, because we're gonna need charges. If we're going in like crazy, do I want to try this crazy dude? I feel like we have to. I feel like we're obligated. Oh man. Yeah, we have to. Let's be real. That's gonna be awesome. So Guerrero doesn't have combat points, did I? But everyone else does for some reason. Sung, you're out of commission. Brown, put more into weapons and endurance. Puff. Who? Well, would be you. Who's leading Bravo team? I guess you? You get the highest leadership, and I'll take Guerrero? Oh, never mind, because I've got everyone. Dude, I can't... That's gonna be so cool. I cannot wait to see what this guy can do. I just hope that it's a lot cooler to look at than it actually is practically. Alright. So I am going to quick save.
Keep an eye out for snakes.
How far can I shoot?
We're pinned down.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, man. Alright, that'll be freaking awesome. I can't wait. Weapons free. Let's grab our sniper.
At will.
Although I don't know if I want grenade launcher man firing. Your guys are gonna stand in the water just a little bit. Get comfy. Oh, that is awesome. I cannot wait to start blasting people. That is going to be too much fun.
He's history. He's history.
He's history. They are all a story. Do it. I clicked! What happened?
Keep an eye out for snakes.
Alright, maybe it would actually be better. Let me just take...
You can fire at will. Fire at will.
You know what? No. I will take my sniper.
He's history.
Where did you go? What the hell?
Keep an eye out for snakes.
Poke my head out even a little bit. Alright.
Kill confirmed.
Poke your head out. Come on. There you are.
He's history.
Who's next? Somebody is. You, sir.
He's history.
Alright, let's call that good. I'll take Bravo team with me.
You can fire at will. Be there in 2 shakes.
Yep, let's go. Klaus Henkel. Of course, it's gotta be the German guy with the massive grenade launcher, too. Which is not normally a thing, as far as I'm aware, when it comes to the ghosts.
We've arrived.
They pull from other countries or not. From what I understand, it's pretty much strictly American Army. I don't know. Maybe I just need to brush up on my lore a little bit. I know that's at least the modern idea of the ghosts.
We're on the way.
Alright. If you group up here, and I'm gonna pick up Mr. Sniper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing around this front. I'm just gonna see how far down I can see. Kinda over here. I go far off, do my own thing pretty much. Now, it's said to neutralize. One of the secondary objectives is to neutralize every hostile. The question is, why wouldn't I just do that?
He's history. Kill confirmed.
Because once we do that, the mission automatically succeeds. And we don't even have to do all these side objectives. Problem is, a lot of fog. Which I don't know if it's actually like... Well, no, I guess it kind of makes sense. I was going to say, I wonder if it's actually like foggy or if it's just the game, but I guess it'd probably be a little bit of both. It works because it's a swamp. You know, foggy swamp, it makes sense. But at the same time, being an older game as it is, they had to impose restrictions. A rendering distance, that way the game could actually load. I think we've had this talk in the, we're doing for the base game in a couple missions, but unfortunate, but it makes sense. In the grand scheme of things. Jeez, I don't know what that was, but... Yeah, another reason I can't wait to get to the newer games. I love being able to... Modern technology in game. It's so good. I want to just shoot him. If I can hit him from here with my handgun. Let's see.
He's history.
Got a red mark. My map. My radar. I have no idea where that is. I'm guessing probably the building? Nope. Guy's right here.
Goodbye. He's history.
Okay, maybe it was them. And also the building. I'm just gonna chill out right here. God, just keep coming.
Kill confirmed.
That took a lot of shots. Jeez. Is there anyone else? Wait, is this guy actually dead? Can't tell. He's just like...
Goodbye.
Uh-oh.
Kill confirmed.
Yep. Knew that's how that was gonna go. So I can't shoot him, but he can. Oh crap.
He's history. Goodbye.
Guess I just stay here. Because they all just keep coming out of nowhere. Alright. Should move a little bit. Or should I send Alpha and Bravo team in? Yeah, we probably could. Well, let's do that.
We're on the way.
And Alpha and Bravo.
On our way.
Have them come in and say hello. Who got that one marker?
I hear something. Taking cover. We got a casualty. We're pinned down. Taking cover. Taking some lead.
You're pinned down.
It's an ambush. Take cover.
By who? From where?
We're under fire. Kill confirmed.
Was that it? Like the one guy? There's 5 of you.
D's history.
Okay, continue advancing, please.
Orders received. Yes, sir.
Wait, what? No, 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 no. Did I lose? Holy crap. What happened? You're not telling me that one guy took all of them out. Oh, that guy's still there.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Man down.
Where?
Kill confirmed. D's history.
Was it my immediate right? Was it my left? Where am I getting shot from?
Kill confirmed.
Okay, so it's them down there? I would guess so.
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
I got killed confirmed. I know it says. Getting fired from somebody else over here too. Sure. That's clear. Some other gunshots coming from that way. Huh. That was weird though, because the first few times I walked that way, I got shot at. Then the other few times, I didn't get shot at. Okay, so is this red blip now just looking at the vehicle? Is that all it is?
It's an ambush. Take cover.
Mean. Maybe we should fall back. Or
Kill confirmed.
that guy. Nope.
Taking some.
So, those guys, for some reason, can see me? But now they can't. Make up your mind, game.
D's history.
The AI see me or not. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back this way. I think I did all I could really there.
It's an ambush. Take cover.
I did my recon. Did my little infiltration thing. I'm gonna regroup with everyone else. Especially if it's an ambush and I need to take cover. Although we're pretty dug in if it is. Hee. If we just went down this way. We'll stroll in the countryside. See if we can find any more. Like I said earlier, I think the proper way to go about this is gonna be probably just to kill everyone. No real reason to complete the objectives if my sub-objective is just to eliminate everyone.
Kill confirmed.
And it kind of makes sense too when you kill everyone in the
Kill confirmed.
Okay, again, I don't understand that at all. It's happened a couple times. They can't see me whatsoever. How do they know where I'm shooting from? And they can just lob a grenade. But he can't shoot me. He can totally just throw a grenade, though. I don't know. Weird mechanics. Bang.
Lost a man.
What? Did I not kill him? It looked like the same guy that I shot was just standing there. Well, that's annoying. What the hell? I can kill somebody by shooting him in the foot, but I hit a guy in the chest? And he's perfectly fine? Okay, game. I shot you in the freaking head that time.
Kill confirmed.
Somebody's gonna come running. There you are.
D's history.
Ah, come over here. Come say hi. If you want to.
Goodbye.
Didn't expect somebody to just start walking through the swamp. That guy was determined. Get that sniper. Shoes are wet. But I'm gonna get him. No!
Need a medic.
Damn it! I had to reload! I'm not counting my shots. Ah! We'll get it. We will get it. Yeah, that's why I brought my suppressed pistol before, yeah. Instead of, like, grenades or something. The whole infiltration thing is kind of fun. Actually, you know what? Can I hit him from here with my suppressed pistol?
D's history.
Damn. He's just enjoying the scenery. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here like this. That way I have the full screen. I can see somebody coming from down there, and I can see you coming from over there.
Kill confirmed.
I'm gonna reload early. Come on. What?
Man down.
From where? Jesus Christ, dude. So of course I finally get set in. Got things right now. And some Jolly Roger just walks in from out of nowhere. I don't know why I said Jolly Roger. I was thinking Jolly Rancher, but... I wonder, what if I take this guy out?
Goodbye.
And I take this guy out.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, that was
Easy history.
different. Then I fall back a little bit. Looks like I'm walking towards an enemy. Not 100%. Could actually do is I could take one of my squads, move them with me a little bit. Damn, this guy's determined.
Goodbye. Easy history.
They really do got like a strut in their step, though, almost. Bad guy out here, I'm gonna get him. Got my swamp. There he goes. Bush monster. Oh, it could be just because I'm close to there. Saw red and got scared. Red's a scary color. Alright, doesn't look like there's any more bad guys on this side. Oh, maybe one or two at farther end. And, what is it? Yeah, like right there. Oh, that's a piece of grass. We still have the whole ambush thing going on there, too. Go to this farther end, then. See what we can see. Or not see. Maybe we won't see anything. Just a bunch of swamp and trees and bugs. Like a crocodile. Alright.
Kill confirmed.
And get comfy, because I imagine, as always, you hear gunfire and they gotta come running. Yep, there they are.
Goodbye.
Exactly why I took out the guy on the right first, because the left was gonna have a lot more distance to travel. We got a little building right here. Oh, that's our ammo dump. We gotta blow up. Did I quick save already? I don't know. I'm gonna do it again though. Just to be sure.
Goodbye.
Just saw one. Where did he go? Show your face, coward. He knows I'm here.
Goodbye.
Come on. Oh, there you are.
Goodbye.
Thought for sure he wasn't gonna poke his head out at all. Save again. Just consistently save. Anyone else gonna come out? I don't know. Go say hi. I'm not gonna save up here because I want to see if there's anyone even up here first. Getting marker. Let's see. Unless it's just whoever's left in that base. It doesn't look like there's anyone in the building. Well, duh. There is no one in the building. What am I getting hit with red for? I like this. Got a hill here that I gotta crest over and look down. Normally I wouldn't mind having the high ground, but situation like this, I got an older game, and the hills are jagged. Got a Dadushka.
Kill confirmed.
Russian gun. Really old Russian gun. And play it safe and stay as far away as I can. Keep on seeing the grass, thinking, oh. Still red, and I don't know what's going on. Let's save here. I'm okay with this little situation going on. Aw, it's cute.
Kill confirmed.
Trying to be a little sniper in the grass. Snake in the grass. Whatever. He doesn't have a rifle. Alright, so this is the opposite side of the swamp.
Too deep.
Too deep.
Goodbye.
Oh, come on. Whoops.
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
I was gonna say I've got 2 bad guys and 2 bullets, but
Goodbye.
alright. You guys, you know what? You guys are probably safe to move. Go
We're
have
on the
fun.
way. Moving out.
Make this go a little quicker, rather than having to sit here and wait for someone to poke their head out.
Goodbye.
Probably not that many enemies where they're gonna get completely toasted.
We're pinned down. Enemy down. Another kill.
D's history. D's history.
Another kill. In place and ready. Moving out.
Get up there, Alpha Team. Where are the bad guys?
We're here.
I think what I'm gonna do,
Scratch another one.
I'm gonna go this way instead. Go through this little opening. Around this side.
Goodbye.
That was fun. That was cool. We only lost 1 man. It will be missed. You only got 1 kill anyways. I got 36. Which Stone got 4. Henko got 1. The other 2 didn't do anything. 36.
It looks like morale's starting to drop on the other
All right.
side. We're still getting reports of FTG squads hitting villages on the western side of the island, but we're seeing more defectors every day. With the elections coming up in less than a month, this is a good sign. The biggest turncoat is a man named Esteban Ordóñez, who until 3 days ago was
Actually,
a
I'm
high...
thinking, looking at the time, thinking we're gonna have to stop there.